Hello there, and welcome back to the Compost channel, where today we're diving into the hidden, invaluable nutrition waiting right inside our common garden weeds. So many of us gardeners have always looked at weeds as the ultimate enemy, spending hours trying to wipe them out day after day. But the truth is, that old mindset is actually causing us to throw away an amazing free resource that Mother Nature is giving our gardens. Weeds aren't a nuisance at all. They are actually nature's own wonderful little nutrient factories. Because they push their roots so incredibly deep, weeds can pull up valuable minerals buried far down in the earth. Essential micronutrients like zinc, iron, and calcium sit deep in the soil where regular plant roots just can't reach them. By brewing these weeds into a fertilizer, we can return all of those wonderful minerals right back to our topsoil. Today we're going to learn how to make weed tea, a truly magical liquid fertilizer for your plants. The first ingredient you'll need is simply a nice variety of fresh weeds picked straight from your yard. Just be sure to choose weeds that haven't gone to seed yet, so you don't accidentally spread unwanted seeds around your garden beds. Our second fantastic ingredient is rice water, a wonderful little kitchen staple that most of us already have on hand. Rice water is packed with beneficial lactic acid bacteria that will help speed up the natural breakdown of the weeds. Finally, we'll want to add a handful of dried eggshells that have been crushed down into a nice fine powder. Eggshells are a fantastic source of calcium, which will help your plants grow strong, sturdy stems and leaves. Now let's get started on our weed tea by chopping up all of our harvested greens. Grab a sharp pair of pruners or a knife and chop the weeds into small pieces, right around an inch or so. Chopping them up helps break down the plant cells so they can easily release all those good nutrients into the liquid. Next, go ahead and place all of your freshly chopped weeds inside a clean mesh bag. Using a mesh bag is a wonderful little trick that makes straining out the clear liquid so much easier down the road. Drop that mesh bag of weeds right into a large plastic bucket and then fill it up with fresh water until everything is completely submerged. One incredibly important detail to remember is that you absolutely cannot use tap water that contains chlorine. The chlorine in city water will completely wipe out the beneficial microbes, ruining your whole fermentation process. If tap water is your only option, just let it sit out in the open for at least 24 hours so the chlorine can evaporate. Now, pour in your rice water and crushed eggshells and give the whole mixture a gentle stir with a stick. Snap the lid on tight and place the bucket in a nice shady spot in your yard, away from the direct sun. For a truly high-quality batch of weed tea, the ideal brewing time is usually right around 14 days. However, if you're brewing this during those hot, sultry summer days, it can happen a bit faster. The summer warmth really gets those microbes moving, cutting your brewing time down to about 7 to 10 days. While it's brewing, go ahead and pop the lid off every few days to give it a good stir and introduce some fresh oxygen. That oxygen helps the friendly aerobic microbes thrive while keeping any unpleasant odors to an absolute minimum. You'll know your weed tea is a success when the liquid turns a rich, distinct dark brown color. At this point, it will have a wonderful earthy aroma, very much like the scent of fresh soil after a summer rain. Once it's done brewing, lift the mesh bag of weed scraps out of the bucket and give it a really good squeeze. Don't throw those leftover weeds away. They still have plenty of value and can go right into your regular compost bin. That rich, dark liquid left in your bucket is pure weed tea essence, overflowing with precious minerals. However, you must never pour this concentrated brew directly onto your plants, as it will burn their roots. The nutrient levels in the pure concentrate are just too strong and can quickly damage the roots and kill your plants. The golden rule here is to always dilute your weed tea essence with clean water at a 1:10 ratio. Mix 1 quart of your weed tea concentrate with 10 quarts of clean water to make a perfectly safe liquid fertilizer. Once diluted, it should look like a nice, pale amber tea, offering a gentle and easily digestible meal for your plants. The absolute best time to water your garden with this weed tea is early in the morning or during the cool of the evening. Be sure to avoid using this nutrient blend during the heat of the midday sun, as the high temperatures can stress the roots. You'll also want to skip the weed tea if your plants are already waterlogged, since we don't want to smother the roots. Using weed tea on a regular basis will beautifully improve your soil structure, making it wonderfully rich and crumbly. The friendly microbes in the tea will break down stubborn organic matter into an excellent food source your plants will love. Plus, those trace minerals from the weeds will give your plants a natural boost to help them fight off pests and diseases. If you happen to make a big batch of weed tea and can't use it all, here is a wonderful preservation trick. You can use pure palm sugar or dark molasses to keep this nutritious liquid fresh for a very long time. The perfect ratio for preserving is 1 part weed tea concentrate to 1 part dark sugar. That high sugar content creates a special environment that gently puts all those beneficial microbes right to sleep. While hibernating, the microbes won't die off. They just temporarily pause their breakdown of organic matter. Store your sugar and weed tea mix in a tightly sealed plastic jug in a cool, dry place. Whenever you're ready to use it, just pour a little bit out and dilute it with clean water, exactly like you did before. The fresh water will instantly wake the microbes back up, ready to get to work feeding your garden. As you can see, those pesky weeds actually bring an incredible amount of value to our home gardens. Instead of spending your hard-earned money on chemical fertilizers, you can easily tap into this free resource. Choosing a natural fertilizer made from weeds not only saves you money, but it's also wonderful for our environment. Over time, your garden soil will become richer than ever, and your local ecosystem will beautifully restore itself. Plants nourished with weed tea will grow lush and green, rewarding you with truly spectacular blooms. It's all about shifting our perspective and turning an old backyard enemy into one of our best garden helpers. Mother Nature always has a beautiful way of working, and our job is simply to learn how to listen and understand. After all, gardening isn't just about hard work. It's a beautiful art form of living in harmony with nature. I truly hope this video brought you some useful wisdom and a bit of fresh inspiration for your own backyard. So go ahead, gather up those weeds, and whip up a wonderful batch of organic fertilizer for yourself. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video with your fellow garden lovers. We look forward to sharing many more helpful gardening secrets with you in our upcoming videos. Thank you so much for spending time with Compost today, and may your garden be lush, green, and full of joy.